I'm about to do your Leo May 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Leo, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Leo love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Leo tarot reading for you. Now, let's get on with this Leo May 2021 love reading today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by pulling one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Leo, 3 cards for your person, and then I'm going to clarify all of it with a second deck just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now, keep in mind, as always, that this is not a personal reading. This is a general reading, which means that I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Leo people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for, which really means that there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every single Leo on the whole planet, because I'm not reading for every Leo on the whole planet. I'm reading for my specific group of Leo people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. Now, it's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this that energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross watchers. So if you're not a Leo and you're watching this reading because you have the hots for a Leo and you want to know what's going on with them, believe me, I get it, I totally understand, and I'm cool with it. Just keep in mind that especially for cross watchers, energies are really prone to get flipped around backwards, so you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation, and you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. Now, enough yakking, let's get on with this Leo tarot love reading for today. Let me move some of I got some new crystals. I just got some nephrite jade today. I got a new tiger's eye, which is a Leo stone. That's pretty sweet. Got some azurite. This is probably my most expensive piece. This is a big giant amethyst pyramid. I love that thing. Let's start by getting one card for what is the mutual point of interest between Leo and their romantic person of interest here in May 2021, please. What is the... Okay, there we go. Now let's get 3 cards for you, Leo. What's going on with Leo as it relates to their romantic person of interest here in May 2021? Let's get 3 cards for Leo, please. One more. Oh, snap. This is looking good already, Leo. I'm a Leo myself. Leo Sun, Leo Venus, Leo Saturn. I'm liking it. The one card that I can see anyway. Looking... Oh, here we go. Now let's get 3 cards for your person. What's going on with Leo's romantic person of interest as it relates to Leo and the connection between the two of them in May 2021, please? Let's get 3 cards for Leo's romantic person of interest. Thought we about had an explosion right there. You can tell there is a lot going on. All the cards are trying to get away from me. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, well, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 6 of Wands. Now, this is a Leo card. This is Leo energy. This is a card of recognition. This is about one or both of you recognizing something, either about yourself, about the other one, about the connection between the two of you. This is a card of you recognizing something, and that recognition allowing you to move forward in success and victory here. We have the 4 of Swords right underneath that. This is Libra energy. This is an energy of taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break. It's about choosing to go internal and do some healing about something, choosing to go internal and do some thinking about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. We got 3 of Cups right underneath that. This is Cancer energy. This is usually a reconciliation type of an energy here. This is usually being reunited and celebrating. Now, sometimes this can refer to a third-party love scenario because we have 3 cups of love present in this picture. But based on what I'm seeing out here, I'm not 100% sure that that's accurate. It could be that, or it could just be you being reunited and celebrating with somebody after some sort of a break, recognizing something that allows you to move forward in success and victory. We'll see as this goes along, it'll start to get a lot more clear to me here. Now, for the mutual point of interest between the two of you, this is usually shared energy that's affecting both of you. So either you have said or done something and it's got your person thinking, feeling, or acting this way, or vice versa. They've said or done something and now you're thinking, feeling, acting this way. Like I said, though, most often this is energy that is affecting you both in some way. And the mutual point of interest between the two of you is the King of Cups. Now, this is Pisces energy. 2/3 Pisces, 1/3 Aquarius. This is a decision-making type of an energy. It's someone who is in touch with their emotions, in touch with their intuition. They consult their emotions and their intuition when they're making their decisions. Now, this also tells me that there is a lot of love in this connection, a lot of emotions at least in this connection between the two of you. Those emotions may not necessarily be outwardly expressed right now. The King of Cups usually does not wear his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't necessarily publicly broadcast his emotions, publicly broadcast how he's feeling about something. So this could be telling me that you guys definitely have the feelings for each other. Neither one of you really talking about it, though. It could be any of those things. So let's clarify this and see what we have going on here. Tell me more about this King of Cups for the mutual point of interest between Leo and their romantic person of interest, yeah? Like I said, there's some feels here. Let's get 2 more. What's this mutual point of interest? Holy shit. Oh, damn. You just can't make this up. This is looking pretty good, Leo. I'm digging it myself. Hopefully this applies to me too, since I am a Leo. Holy shit. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. This represents a new beginning in love and emotions. You see the Ace of Cups is right here on the front of this card with the King of Cups. This is like the Mac Daddy of the Cup suit right here. So we definitely got a lot of feels going on. Probably looking like a new love connection here. Or maybe we saw that 3 of Cups here in the story on the bottom of the deck. That could be being reunited and celebrating. If that's the case, then this Ace of Cups doesn't represent a new connection with like a brand new person. In that case, it would represent starting over from square one in terms of love and emotions. We got 5 of Swords right underneath that, though. This is Aquarius energy. This is, 5s are conflicts. So this is a conflict in thinking, conflict in communications. This can represent like an argument, bickering, bitter words being spoken, using words like weapons, tongues like swords to cut somebody. This can represent a painful situation. This can even represent like an attitude of like winning at all costs. Like, I'm going to get what I want and I don't really care what happens to you as long as I get what I want. That's the only thing that's important to me. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense with what I'm seeing right here, though. So this could be telling me you're dealing with an Aquarius. This could be telling me that the reason that you're not necessarily expressing, or your person not necessarily expressing how they actually feel about this new beginning in love and emotions, is because there's a conflict in their thinking about it, a conflict in communication about it, or because there has been some sort of a painful situation in the past for one or both of you. We've got Temperance energy right under that. This is Sagittarius energy. This is an energy of being patient about something, like not being in a hurry, not being in a rush, being willing to like blend things together slowly, little bits at a time, and then take a step back and look at the big picture, how all this is panning out before you come back in and blend some more together to make some fine-tuning type adjustments. Now, if you notice on the card, this lady is holding a cup of fire and a cup of water. I've got Pisces energy out here. I've got water represented in this Ace of Cups. I've got water represented here in this 2 of Cups that we haven't gotten to yet. I've got water represented here in this Lover's card that we haven't gotten to yet. So this could be telling me that there is some sort of a blending together between a fire sign and a water sign. So you could be dealing with the Pisces, it looks like. You could be dealing with the Cancer. You could be dealing with literally any sign. I'm just going to call out the ones that are prominently sticking out to me just in case that matters. But this is an energy of trying to be patient about something, possibly because of some sort of a painful situation, possibly because of some sort of a conflict in your thinking about this. But we definitely have a new beginning in love and emotions. We definitely have a lot of emotions and feelings being involved here, even if they're not being outwardly expressed. Now, to clarify that King of Cups, we have the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Sun. So I got you showing up in your reading already here. You're the very first card in the reading with the energy. The overall energy of the reading is a Leo energy. Now I've got the Leo Major Arcana card here, or one of them anyway, in the Sun. Got the other Leo Major Arcana here on my Fancy Pants Strength shirt, which you can get at the store right now. I've got these in every Major Arcana card. But this Lovers card is Gemini energy. This is a very strong love connection. This is like divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This can be like soulmate type energy here. Usually for me, this represents such a strong connection that it's probably two people who are supposed to be together. Definitely a powerful love connection, because the very next card we have is the Minor Arcana version of this Lovers card, the Two of Cups. This is Cancer energy. Again, this is a connection here, an emotional connection, a love connection. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but it's a two, and in tarot, twos represent needing to make some sort of a choice. So there could be some sort of a decision. That's another meaning for the Lovers card, some decision to be made in this love connection here. It's definitely a connection. There's definitely feelings involved. They're just not being outwardly expressed. The next card we have to clarify that King of Cups is the Sun. This is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. You can't get a better card than the Sun. This is telling me that there is a lot of happiness in this connection, or there is the potential for a lot of happiness in this connection. This could be one or both of you looking at the other as like a source of happiness, like the sunshine that lights up your life. So it's looking really good. There's some sort of recognition taking place about this connection here, about new beginning in a connection here. Let me scoot this over a little bit. That's the mutual energy between you. Let's take a look at your energy, because in your energy for May 2021, Leo, we got the Knight of Swords, we got the Ace of Cups again, and we have the Two of Coins. So this is twice now I've got the Ace of Cups out here. So we're definitely talking about either a new beginning in love and emotions, or starting from square one, in like starting over from square one and reconciling some love connection here. This Knight of Swords energy is the fastest moving knight in the tarot deck. This represents someone who's very decisive, like who knows what they're doing. They come in very quickly. They don't mess around. This is about rushing forward and speaking the truth about something, or rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something. So tell me more about this Knight of Swords for Leo. Why is this Knight of Swords here for Leo in May 2021, please? Let's get two more on this Knight of Swords for Leo, please. Okay, thank you very much. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, pages are messengers, so this one represents news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity being presented here. Now, for me, a lot of times, this will represent planning for the future. So we got some planning for the future going on. You rushing forward like you know what it is that you want, like you know what you're doing, not messing around, taking very rapid, decisive actions in terms of whatever it is that you're planning for in the future. And right under that, we've got the Ace of Cups again. So now this is the third time already in this short little time we've been in this reading that I'm seeing this new beginning in love and emotions. But then right underneath it, we've got that Five of Swords again, Aquarius energy, conflict, some sort of a painful situation. This could be a conflict in thinking. This could be an argument. But then we've got Temperance, almost like assimilating some changes from some painful situation, like being patient because of some painful situation. But that doesn't really go all that well with this super fast moving energy. This is not a patient energy. This is someone who comes in and kicks ass and doesn't really slow down very much. So almost like there's some sort of an internal conflict there. Right underneath this Temperance card, we have another very patient energy with this Knight of Coins here, Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight in the deck. So we've got some conflicting energy here for you, Leo. Fastest knight in the deck, slowest knight in the deck. This is about not being in a hurry, not being in a rush. Very slow, forward-moving energy, methodical, like one foot in front of the other, not trying to rush anything, not wanting to make any kind of a mistake here. Now, the bad thing about the Knight of Pentacles is he's so damn slow that sometimes it seems like progress isn't happening even though it is. The good thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that he's slow. He doesn't rush. He doesn't mess everything up because he's rushing too quickly because he's in a hurry. When he shows up, he's got the real deal. He's got the Ace of Pentacles here, which is the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want. So, we got a little bit of a conflicting energy here for you. Planning for the future about some love connection, but there's some sort of a painful situation in the background, and I'm not sure what that is. To clarify that Knight of Swords, we have the Hierophant, the Fool, and the Eight of Wands. So we got 2 out of your 3 clarifiers are major arcana. So this is significant energy. Whatever's going on here with this rushing forward, speaking the truth about something, or taking rapid, decisive action about something that you're planning for, about this love connection here, about this new beginning. This Hierophant card is Taurus energy. This is a card of commitment. This is about taking things to the next level. So it's almost like a piece of you is trying to speed forward really quickly, speak your truth about some sort of a commitment or taking things to the next level here. Got a lot of feelings. I don't know that you're speaking the truth about how you actually feel. It looks like you're taking that leap in that direction, though. We have the Fool here. Very first card of the tarot deck, card 0. That 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. This is about taking the blind leap of faith. It's about you not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before you take the first step. It's about not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before you take the first step. It's about just going for it, saying, screw it, I'm jumping off the cliff and I'm going to figure out how to grow my wings on the way down. In terms of some commitment, it looks like you've been kind of holding yourself back. You've been not wearing your heart on your sleeve, not saying anything, but now we're moving forward very quickly towards taking things to the next level, toward taking that leap of faith in it. And then we have another incredibly fast-moving energy here with this Eight of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is the second fastest energy in the whole tarot deck. This is about rapid back and forth, passionate communication, rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress on something that you have a lot of passion and desire for. This can also represent travel. This can even represent like a lot of energy coming at you all at once, almost like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose. I'm still trying to figure out what this conflict is. I don't know if this is something from your past or if you're having a conflict in your thinking, because a part of you is got all these emotions, and I think you might be trying to be a little bit logical, a little bit head over heart here, and keep that to yourself, but then part of you is conflicted about it, because that you definitely are wanting to move very rapidly toward taking things to the next level and some sort of a commitment. You're ready to take the leap of faith in that, and it looks like you're doing it. You're at least communicating about that. The next card in your energy for May 2021, Leo, is the Ace of Cups. A new beginning in love and emotions. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups for Leo. You, huh? Okie dokie. Well, what have we here? Yeah, definitely happening. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. So now we're moving up from that 5 of Swords, that painful situation or that conflict in your thinking or conflict in communication, we're moving up a notch to the Six of Swords. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind you, moving forward into calm waters, clear waters, where you've got more clarity, where you're moving forward towards something that you actually want. At its core, this card is really about moving away from something. It's about moving away from some painful, like some mentally painful or psychologically painful situation. Moving away from that, and then at the same time moving toward what it is that you actually want. Now, the swords that are stuck in this boat represent that even though you are moving away from something painful and towards something that you want, you're doing so carrying some burdens or some lessons from the past along the way with you. Two of Swords right underneath that, Libra energy. This is a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made, either because you don't have enough information to make the decision, or because there's something that you can't see, hence that blindfold, or something that you know about, you just don't want to look at it. I just had a card jump off the table, I think it's stuck to my elbow here. So I've got two air sign energies right here. I've got an air sign energy as the first card out in your energy. You could be dealing with a Libra, with an Aquarius. I've got a couple of Libra cards out here already. You could, again, literally be dealing with any sign. I'm just going to keep calling out the ones that prominently stick out to me in case that has any meaning to you. But this decision that you need to make that you haven't been able to make has something to do with this Four of Wands. This is Aries energy. Fours are about stability. So this is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. These Four Wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation, like creating something in your life. This is actually a card of celebrating something being manifested into the physical 3D reality, something that you've wanted, something that you have actually manifested now that has the potential for a lot of stability behind it. Right under that, we've got the Strength card. This is the other Leo Major Arcana card. So now I've seen both of these Leo cards out here. Anytime I see this, this tells me that you've been through something pretty difficult and it's taken a lot of internal strength. You've had to dig down deep and tap into your internal strength in order to make it through the situation. Now, it also tells me that you do have the internal strength to make it through whatever this difficult situation was. But this can also be an energy of trying to tap into your inner courage to face your fears. I've got this decision needing to be made, possibly related to something that you don't want to look at. This is you summoning the courage to look at it, if that's the case. This can also be an energy of trying to tame the beast within yourself, like trying to rein yourself in, trying to hold yourself back, trying not to be in too big of a hurry to where you rush forward too quickly and make some kind of mistake. You're not wanting to mess anything up in terms of this Ace of Cups, this new beginning here. I feel like you have some painful stuff from the past that you're trying to move away from here. Something that was difficult to deal with. And I think this is you trying to rein yourself in from this really fast-moving Knight of Swords energy, this really fast-moving Eight of Wands energy. I've seen Temperance a couple of times. I've seen the Knight of Pentacles, which are very patient, very slow-moving energies. Let's see here. Now, to clarify this Ace of Cups for you, this new beginning in love and emotions, we have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Now, pages, again, are messengers. This is news and messages of love and emotions. This is expressing love and emotions, expressing feelings. We've got this King of Cups energy is the mutual point of interest, where there are a lot of love and emotions here. It's just not necessarily being outwardly expressed. Looks like you're, at the very least, you're rushing forward, speaking your truth about something, taking the leap of faith toward a commitment, rapid back and forth passionate communication, more communication about how you feel. Love and emotions here. Next, we have the Ace of Wands. Now, this wands are passion and desire, so this is a new beginning in passion and desire. I'm clarifying the Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love and emotions, a new beginning in passion and desire, and you expressing your feelings about that, talking about how you feel. Then the final card we have to clarify that Ace of Cups is the Seven of Pentacles. Now this is a period of you pausing to reflect and take stock of this whole situation. Take stock of this connection. And what you're doing is looking at the seeds that have been planted. And you're trying to decide, is this going to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that I really want? Is this worth me investing in or continuing to invest in or maybe reinvesting in? Is this worth me putting all my time, effort, and energy into it? Or is this a spot that maybe isn't going to pan out the way I want it to, and maybe I should just cut my losses and move on? So this is that period of time where you're pausing to reflect and take stock and ask yourself those types of questions. Final card in your energy here for May 2021, Leo, is the Two of Coins. This is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of balance, but it's more about trying to maintain your balance or try to regain your balance after balance has been thrown off. This is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out, unsure type of an energy where you're weighing your options to something. You're looking at the pros and cons on something, trying to figure out what to do here, asking yourself questions like, do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Probably in terms about whether or not to rush forward and speak your truth, express your feelings here. It's looking like this is a very strong connection. I mean, I've got the Lovers and the Two of Cups and the Sun out here. Obvious that there's a lot of feelings, but you're unsure about something. Possibly related to something that happened in the past. You're definitely taking stock, trying to make some sort of a decision, and then now here we are with you being kind of undecided. So tell me more about this Two of Coins, please. Really? Okay, I got another one flip here. Oh, hey, I just dropped one. That one wants to come too then. Okay. Really? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Again, news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself here. This could be planning for the future. So you have some uncertainty here about planning for the future, uncertainty about this opportunity, uncertainty about communicating about this opportunity here. Weighing your options, looking at the pros and cons about that, the opportunity for this Ace of Cups. Again, aces are opportunities. You have to grab them and do something with them. Otherwise, they just represent empty opportunities. I mean, but it's a new beginning in love and emotions. Right under that, again, is this Five of Swords energy. Some sort of a conflict in your thinking or some sort of a conflict from a painful situation from your past related to a new beginning in love and emotions. Which could be why, yeah, there's Temperance again, all in the same order for what, the third or fourth time now. You're unsure about something because of something that happened in the past. To clarify that Two of Coins, I got the Two of Coins again. I got the Six of Wands again, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So, clarifying this Two of Coins, and I get the Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins, same thing. Anytime I'm clarifying a card and I get that same card as the clarifier, that's the universe going, dude, I done told you, they're unsure. They're weighing their options. They're trying to make some sort of a decision, and they're off balance about it. Just hammering me over the head with it to make sure I understand so I can relay that to you. Next, we have the Six of Wands, which again is the overall energy of the whole reading, Leo energy. This is an energy of recognition, as in you recognizing something, either about yourself, about your person, about the connection, about whatever this painful situation is from the past. I'm not sure what you're recognizing. Probably something related to having your heart broken based on this next card, but you're recognizing something, and that recognition is going to allow you to move forward in success and victory. It looks like what you're recognizing is something about this Three of Swords, heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third-party energy. Now, it doesn't always have to be a romantic third party like you were getting cheated on, although it definitely can mean that. This can represent any energy that's not you, that's not your person, that's caused some sort of a heartbreaking loss, some sort of a devastating loss, some sort of heartbreak and sadness for you. So it looks like you're undecided because of something painful that happened, and you're recognizing something about that pain that's allowing you to move forward into calmer waters, to leave those rough, choppy waters of the past behind you and move forward away from that stuff toward what it is that you actually want. Now, that's your energy, Leo. Move this over and let's take a look at your person's energy here in May 2021, because for their energy, we have the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the Moon. Now, this 10 of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This is a heavy burden that's being carried here. But 10s are completions, so this represents the completion of some sort of a heavy burden, as in getting to the point where that burden can be laid down, where you can move forward without that burden, or your person being able to do that, it would appear. So tell me more about this 10 of Wands for Leo's person here in May 2021, please. Why is the 10 of Wands here for Leo's person? Are you serious? Really? Okay, let's get one more on this 10 of Wands, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is an energy of someone who is very stable, very abundant, very prosperous. This can be someone who owns a business or is involved in a business in some way. Someone who's got their financial act together. The King of Pentacles is who builds the 10 of Pentacles that we all want. That maximum stability, maximum abundance, maximum prosperity. This is usually a kind and generous type of an energy who likes to share their assets and resources. They're good at managing assets and resources. Virgo energy here. Right under that, we have the King of Wands. Now, this is Sagittarius energy. Sometimes this shows up as Leo energy, especially in a Leo reading. These are both like entrepreneur type energies here. The King of Wands knows exactly what he wants, and he goes after it. He doesn't take no for an answer. He goes after it with bold, passionate, fiery determination. He doesn't accept excuses. He doesn't quit. He doesn't give up. He doesn't let obstacles get in his way. He goes after what he wants, and he gets it. And he almost always gets it just because of how determined he is. Then we have the Moon. This represents fears, worries, anxieties. Can represent something being hidden in the dark, as in something your person doesn't know about, something they can't see, or it could represent some sort of a secret that they themselves are keeping. Could be dealing with some sort of a heavy burden around something that you don't know about them, or something that they're trying to keep hidden in the dark. To clarify that 10 of Wands heavy burden, we got the 10 of Wands again, the 4 of Pentacles, and Strength. I'm feeling like your person has got something that they're trying to keep under wraps, and it's bothering them. Possibly something related to actions toward love and emotions. Like, this is the Knight of Cups. This is actions toward love and emotions, taking romantic gestures, making love offers. We got the 3 of Cups right under that. So this could either be reconciliation, like being reunited and celebrating. This could be saying that we got a third party involved here, because there's 3 cups of love in this picture. We have an opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. This is a practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself. This is like the seed that has the potential to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that we all want. Now, it's not the 10 of Pentacles in and of itself. It just has a lot of potential behind it. It's an opportunity. It's potential. If you don't grab this and do something with it, it's just empty potential. And right under that, we've got a Tower and the 2 of Swords. So Tower is a very abrupt shift in something, some game-changing event, some foundation-rocking event. This is usually when something comes apart, something comes crashing down, or this could be not bad news. This could just be something that like changes everything to where nothing's going to be the same after that. Doesn't really have a good feeling behind it, though. We've got Libra energy with that 2 of Swords right under that. A decision needing to be made, but it's not being made. This is looking not good. I'll be straight up with you. We got two different kings involved here. Two different masculine type energies. We've got a lot of emotions involved. It's the mutual interest between you, not necessarily being outwardly expressed, not being talked about. We've got the Lovers and the Two of Cups, a decision needing to be made. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not tired at all. I just had 2 cups of coffee before I did this, but I've been fighting off yawning this whole time. I don't know if that means anything to you or not. We got 2 masculine energies here. It's possible that's what's hidden in the dark, that there's another energy involved in this connection. I do have wobbly decision here, like do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, being off balance here. That's here twice. Got you recognizing something about some heartbreaking thing. This can also represent a third party energy. This Moon card is disturbing, especially considering that it's out here again. Looks like what's hidden in the dark is actions toward love and emotions. Now, this could just represent fears, worries, and anxieties about taking actions toward love and emotions. This could be how your person is viewing you. This could just be 2 elements of your person's personality, your person's energy here. Some opportunity presenting itself that could be a complete game changer. There's just a decision needing to be made that's not being made right now. And we're clarifying a 10 of Wands heavy burden, and the first clarifier is the 10 of Wands. Again, anytime I get the same card as the clarifier, that's the universe going, dude, I'm telling you, there's something very burdensome going on for this person. It's a heavy load for them to carry. And it looks like they're trying to keep their mouth shut about it. They're trying to keep it secret. They're not talking about it. They're not expressing their feelings about it. I'm still feeling like from your side of the energy that whatever it is that you're unsure about, that you're like having a recognition about related to some heartbreaking situation, some painful situation, I feel like that's got to do with the past for you. And your person, it looks like they have their own stuff from the past that they're carrying with them that's burdensome to them, because the next card we have to clarify that 10 of Wands is the 4 of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. This is holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. Looks like they're clinging on tightly to this big heavy burden that they're carrying. So it's probably something from their past as well that's getting in the way. Whatever it is, it's been a difficult situation. Strength, again, Leo energy. This has been a hard situation for them. It's taken a lot of inner strength. I feel like they're worn the hell out. I keep trying to yawn, and again, I'm not tired. This has taken a lot of inner strength in order for them to make it through this painful situation, this difficult time here. Now, this is also an energy of them trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back, not rush too quickly on something and make some kind of mistake. They're trying to hold themselves back in some way, and that could be a burden to them. The next card in their energy for May 2021, Leo, is the 5 of Wands. More Leo energy. So you're showing up all over the place, not just on your side, but pretty heavily on their side too already. This is, again, 5s are conflict. Wands are about passion and desire. So this is a conflict in their desires, an internal conflict related to what it is that they actually want. A piece of them is pulling in one direction, another piece of them is pulling in this opposite direction. They're playing like an internal game of tug of war with themselves in terms of what they want. Conflicted about something. Tell me more about this 5 of Wands for Leo's person, please. Why is the 5 of Wands here for Leo's person in May 2021? Let's get 2 more on this 5 of Wands, please. Okay. Looks like this internal conflict has got some pretty heavy-duty importance to it. Let me make sure nothing else flipped over in that explosion. this one came out first. Then we got that, that. Okay, bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles. This is that maximum stability, maximum abundance, maximum prosperity. This is like the happy home life where no one wants for anything. Very stable home life, very abundant and prosperous. The money and the finances are in order. This can be the combining together of two people, two families, all their assets and resources in order to build something very stable, abundant, and prosperous. This is most people's goal when it comes to the physical 3D reality. And your person has some sort of a conflict around that and around communicating an opportunity for that or planning for that type of a future. They have some sort of a conflict internally around that. And we have the Knight of Wands underneath that. This is a very fast moving energy. Again, this is the second fastest knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something they have a lot of passion and desire for. But it goes right in line with this internal conflict type of an energy here, because the Knight of Wands is really a mercenary. He works for the King of Wands, but he understands this is just a job. And at some point, this job is going to be over and I'm going to have to leave and go somewhere else. And when I do that, I'm taking my loyalty with me. So this is an energy of like fleeting loyalty, in and out, back and forth, like wishy-washy almost, like rushing in all passionately one minute, rushing out, going somewhere else all passionately the next minute, kind of like a wishy-washy in and out energy. Sometimes this is called the player of the tarot deck. Now, this could just be telling me that your person's conflicted because they want this level of stability. They want to be able to plan for the future. Things are moving really quickly, and they're wanting to rush forward, taking rapid, passionate action toward that. But then at the same time, they're not quite sure, and they're wanting to rush out the other direction here. So I'm not quite sure. Your person's dealing with some sort of a heavy burden that it doesn't appear like they're letting go of. They're stuck to holding on to that for some reason. Now, we got 6 cards to clarify that 5 of Wands. I tried to get 3. I got double that amount. But to clarify the 5 of Wands, I got the Chariot, the Ace of Cups for the 712th time. Let's see, we got the Hermit, the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now this Chariot, Cancer energy. Again, fastest moving energy in the whole tarot deck. This is about using the will to move forward very quickly in success and victory. It's about using the will to get past any problems or challenges or obstacles from their past. Using the will to get past that so they can move forward very quickly in success and victory. Oh. The thing about the Chariot is there are no reins connecting the driver to the beasts that pull the chariot. And that's because the driver is using will alone to move this chariot. Using will alone to control these beasts and steer them where he wants them to go. The thing about this, though, is that if the driver is not in alignment, this thing ain't going anywhere. I mean, can you imagine what it would be like to have a chariot being pulled by 2 beasts and they both want to go in different directions? And that's exactly what's happening with your person. That's a good way to crash. That's a good way to tear this whole chariot apart. It's a good way for things to not work out the way that they should work out here. So this is either like a bullet coming out of a gun type fast energy, or this is an energy of there is no forward movement at all because the driver's not in alignment. And it looks like your person is not quite in alignment. They're in this 5 of Wands internal conflict energy. They're carrying some sort of a heavy burden that had the moon involved with that, where like they're not wanting to let go of that, and they're also not wanting to let that cat out of the bag. They're dealing with something very difficult for them to get through. I feel like they're not in alignment and things aren't moving very forward the right way in terms of this Ace of Cups, this new beginning in love and emotions. I feel like that's partly what they're conflicted about. A piece of them is wanting to rush forward toward that very quickly, and another piece of them is like, I don't know, dude. I got some heavy shit from the past that I'm carrying, that I'm still dealing with, that I'm still trying to let go of, trying to have the strength to do that. So it's almost like that's not working out. We've got the Hermit next, which is Virgo energy. This is an energy of withdrawal, isolation. It's about going internal and doing some soul searching, some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, trying to shine this inner light down into the shadows of themselves to figure out what the hell's really going on here and figure out what to do moving forward. This is usually not an energy that you choose to do voluntarily. This is usually an energy that you get forced into based on something heavy going on, based on some heavy burden here, based on some difficult situation that they're trying to get past, possibly based on some sort of a big time internal conflict that's got things all stagnated right now. They're trying to figure that out, what to do about that. Possibly has something to do with their past, possibly something to do with their financial situation, because we have the Five of Pentacles next. This is Taurus energy. This is usually a card of abandonment, like being cast aside, being left out in the cold. This can also be like financial destitution, like some sort of a financial poverty situation where something has gone wrong financially and now they're in deep crap about that. For me though, this is, especially in a love reading, this is usually a breakup card about getting abandoned or being cast aside. So it's possible that could be the burden that your person's carrying. They could have been abandoned by someone in the past, which could be why they're internally conflicted. It could be why, even though they have a lot of emotions for you, they're keeping their mouth shut about it. We have the Seven of Swords next. Now this is Aquarius energy again. This is a card that's got a handful of different meanings. The first meaning, I'm just going to give them all to you. You take it however it resonates for your scenario. This can be trying to get away with something. Lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind backs, deceptive behavior, trying to get away with something that they shouldn't be doing. This can also be an energy of not wanting to be hurt, as in like self-preservation. The whole reason the dude is stealing these swords is because he doesn't want those swords used against him. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. So he's stealing them to make sure he can't be hurt by those swords. It looks like your person has been hurt. They have been abandoned, cast aside, left out in the cold. At the very least, they're dealing with something really heavy that they can't really let go of, and they're trying to summon the strength to do that, have the courage to do that, trying to rein themselves in here because they're wanting to move quickly. They're just conflicted and can't move quickly. The third meaning to this card can be leaving something behind. He can only carry 5 swords. He's got to leave 2 behind because he can't carry them. So this can be an energy of your person going internal to do some soul searching about all of this stuff, to figure out this internal conflict they're having, realizing that it's some abandonment issue that they have. That could be what this burden is that they're holding on to here, that they don't want to let go of, this painful scenario they've been dealing with. And this could be them recognizing that. This is the overall energy of the reading. Recognizing something after going internal to do some thinking about it, to do some healing on that, and then being able to walk away from it. Walking away from it, going toward their Queen of Pentacles type energy here. This is Capricorn energy. This is a very grounded, stable, abundant, prosperous, and nurturing type of an energy. This is like a loving, mothering type of an energy here. This has a lot to do with stability, like financial stability. This is who would manage this 10 of Pentacles that's here on the bottom of the deck. We saw the King of Pentacles when I clarified that 10 of Wands on the story on the bottom of the deck. Well, here's the counterpart to that card. They're not out here at the same time right now, though. But the King of Pentacles builds this 10 of Pentacles, and she manages the 10 of Pentacles. This is who it's all built around. I feel like your person's not wanting to get hurt again. They've already been through some pain in the past, and they don't want to get hurt again. What they're looking to do is stabilize themselves. And I think they're worn completely out. I think they're freaking exhausted because I cannot stop yawning. Final card in your person's energy for May 2021, Leo, is the Moon. This is Pisces energy. This is Again, fears, worries, anxiety. This is something being hidden in the dark, something that either they don't know about and can't see, or something that they're trying to keep hidden in the dark from you that they don't want you to know about and see. Some sort of a secret being kept. It could be any of those things, or all of those things. So tell me more about the moon, please. Why is the moon here for Leo's person? I've seen quite a bit of Pisces out here for your person, or for in this whole reading, really. Seen quite a bit of Cancer, a lot of Leo, got quite a bit of Sagittarius out here, quite a bit of Capricorn out here, quite a bit of Aquarius. Let's see, we've seen quite a bit of Taurus. Yeah, I've seen a lot of different signs. Again, you could be dealing with literally any sign. Your person does not have to be any one of those particular signs in terms of their sun sign. They might just have some of those signs in prominent spots in their chart. But to clarify the moon on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Again, this is usually Sagittarius or Leo energy. Someone who has a bold, passionate, fiery, determined energy about them. They know what they want and they go after it. They don't take no for an answer. They don't let obstacles and roadblocks get in their way. They don't accept excuses. They go get what they want. Okay. I haven't even looked at what the actual cards are that came out here yet. Okay, well, right under this King of Wands here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This can represent the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny, so this can be some sort of a fated event. This could be a change in the luck and fortune. This can even represent the universe turning this wheel in the background, trying to make sure things line up the way they're supposed to so that what's supposed to happen actually does happen. I think your person's got fears, worries, and anxieties about you, Leo. I've got a Leo card in every single column of their cards out here. I've got the lion here right at the top of the card. In terms of zodiac signs, the Wheel of Fortune represents the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. I've seen quite a bit of all 3, or Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. I don't know that I've even seen any Scorpio cards out here yet. As soon as I say that, then we've got one right under there. But I don't know if your person's having fears and worries about you and what's going to happen between the two of you, and if this is supposed to be, or what this means, but this is some sort of a change taking place. We have the 6 of Cups right under that, Scorpio energy. This is a card of the past. It's thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days, the way things used to be. This can represent a pretty strong emotional connection between the two of you. But they're doing a lot of thinking about the past. We have Judgment next, fire sign energy. This is like a decision being made, like a final decision, like your person casting their own final verdict and judgment on something, making a final decision. About the moon, something being hidden in the dark, or something with fears, worries, and anxieties attached to it. They have a decision that they need to make here. They're internally conflicted about whether to move this forward or not, whether or not they can leave this painful situation from the past behind. I think that has got a lot of what the fears, worries, and anxieties about you are related to. It's what's happened to them in the past. I think they don't want that cycle to repeat itself with you. And they're trying to make some sort of a decision, but they're afraid to make the decision. And I think they're trying to keep all of that stuff hidden from you. Come here. Now let's take a look at these cards to clarify the moon for your person. This Pisces energy of fears, worries, anxieties, something hidden in the dark. We got that 5 of Wands again. the Three of Wands, and the Devil. So this Five of Wands, again, we already saw that. That was the card that we just got done clarifying a minute ago. Leo energy. Conflict. It's a conflict in their desires, an internal conflict that's causing a lot of fears, worries, and anxieties. They're conflicted about something related to you, related to whether or not this is supposed to be, related to some cycle repeating itself from the past, conflicted about the decision that they need to make, probably because they have so much fears, worries, and anxieties attached to it. Again, that's Pisces energy, so we got quite a bit of Pisces out here. The mutual point of interest between the two of you is 2/3 Pisces, 1/3 Aquarius. But they have some sort of a conflict in their desires about what to do here. Next, we have the Three of Wands, Aries energy. This is the beginning stages of manifesting something. In the Two of Wands, you're at like a crossroads, like a fork in the road, a decision point about which path leads you to the world you want, which path do you have to leave behind in order to get there. Well, in the Three of Wands, that decision's already been made, the path has been chosen, and your person is actively taking steps down that path, having this positive expectancy that something good's going to come out of the path they've chosen. It just hasn't materialized in the physical 3D reality yet. They're still waiting on that to appear. So this is an energy of waiting on something, but having a positive expectancy that it's going to. And we've got the Devil, Capricorn energy. This is a heavy toxic energy. This is addiction. This is obsession. This can be an element to their own shadow, like something about themselves that they don't like, that they don't want you to see. That could be one of the things they're trying to keep hidden in the dark, waiting to get to the right time to be able to deal with this Devil energy, waiting to get to the right time to decide whether or not they can show you this piece of themselves or not. This is an energy of being trapped by something, or at the very least feeling trapped by something. This is usually what you're going in to look at when you're in hermit mode here. They've got some heavy, burdensome thing from the past that they're dealing with. Something that they don't want to let go of here. And it's requiring a lot of internal strength, a lot of courage in order to make it through it. At the same time, they're trying to rein themselves in. They're conflicted about whether or not they can move this forward with you, whether they can do that quickly. They're out of alignment, and it seems like things are not progressing right now. And they're inside trying to figure that out. I believe it's got something to do with their past. Got this Five of Pentacles, being abandoned, sneaky stuff that happened to them, pain situations that happened to them. They don't want to be hurt again. They want to get into their stability. They want to be able to take care of themselves. They're waiting on something, but this Devil energy is getting in their way. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Leo love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.